Moms and dads out there, you may not have known this, but window blinds are among the top 5 hidden hazards in U.S. homes. I found this to be very interesting, so I had to talk with interior design expert Lisa Galano about what we can do to keep our little ones safe. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
No problem. Like when we start talking about baby proofing a house and things like that, I automatically think about the light sockets and drawers not falling out. But window blinds have been named like among the top 5 things that are hazardous. How is that possible?
I know it's super surprising. I think as parents and caretakers of our children, we sometimes overlook the safety hazards that are right in front of us. And window blinds is, as you mentioned, definitely a big one. I learned recently that in the past 10 years or so, there have been about 200 incidences of children ages 8 and under that have had some serious issues with corded blinds.
Wow.
So it's a major hazard that I think a lot of homes don't even know that they have.
Absolutely. Now, you just started a new campaign. Tell me a little bit about that.
Exactly. I've been partnering with Norman, and Norman is an industry leader in child safety in window treatments. And they've been a huge advocate and supporter of Best for Kids certification program. Something that I really love about Norman is in the last year, they actually stopped manufacturing and selling all window blinds that have cords. They have a major, obviously, commitment to child safety. And in support of that, big movement for them, they're actually doing a giveaway right now where all homes in the continental United States with a child ages 8 and under can apply for a free custom-made honeycomb blind for their child's bedroom, play space, nursery, which is really amazing. And you can learn more about this, the offerings, the safety hazards, the colors, all the things that one would want to know about these window treatments at normanchildsafety.com.
That's amazing. That is a huge help for those families. Now, as a design expert, there's no better person to go to than you. Can you give some tips to parents out there? I think especially new parents about like some design tips when it comes to designing their nursery for their newborns.
Definitely. A couple tips that I would give is making sure that the crib or the bed is located away from windows. And I know everyone likes to make it a focal point, but on a window wall is typically not the safest place to put it. Obviously, putting in window treatments and blinds that are cordless, that will definitely eliminate major hazards from the bedroom. Making sure that your fire extinguisher is nearby, that your smoke detector has active batteries in it, definitely lighting up any typically dark areas like hallways and bathrooms, and then of course plugging in and covering all of those outlets that are within reach of a little one.
Awesome. And we want to stay safe always. But I don't have any kids of my own, but I would imagine parents sometimes want to stay trendy. Do you see any trends going on right now in like the nursery space or baby space that, some parents out there can stick to?
Definitely. I've had a lot of requests for eco-friendly products, things that are sustainable or green. Obviously, prioritizing safety and functionality is huge. And last but not least, I've had a lot of requests for pieces and investing in pieces that will last throughout different phases of the child's life, that you're not really pigeonholing yourself into a specific color or age, and you're putting your funds into a specific light fixture or dresser that will last throughout different phases of the child's life.
Yeah, that probably saves a lot of money too, right?
Definitely. Investment pieces are important. And I think window treatments are right up there with that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa, for being here. I had a great time talking to you. Can you tell everyone out there where they can go for more information?
Of course. You can learn more about all of the safety advocacy that Norman is doing, and of course, apply for your free window shade at normanchildsafety.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you.